The audio intelligence.
Yeah, there you
go. So Peter Boy, I remember you not really liking it at all. And as someone creative as you and Fury, does it feel like an inspiration or an invasion?
An invasion. It used to be an inspiration until I saw what certain people were doing with it.
Totally, fully unhinged. It doesn't matter. I fully agree with what he's saying, and I think it's like that because to me, I just always felt like it was. Let me slow down. When I use it on technical issues, but that's where I still have to put in the work. Almost like if I didn't have program for editing videos, right, I can go to one there, and what they're doing isn't taking my project and making it better. They're just enhancing the coloring of it. Mm-hmm. Or if it's musically, is just enhancing it, like putting the mastering buses and stuff on it. Mm-hmm. But as far as like me typing in and doing it, mm-hmm, I'm scared of it because of the fact that I'm putting my consciousness into a robot, man, and my presence on the earth is no longer needed after that.
Right. I want to say this. Mm-hmm. It was an inspiration when people like Metro Boomin were making AI samples for things like BBL Drizzy.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, look, because I don't give a fuck what you say. It's a dope fucking record. All right.
Right.
But he used it as inspiration. Like he basically prompted it to write me a 60s style R&B song that talks about BBL Drizzy. And that's cool because then he up-pitched it, he chopped it, he put beat to it, he made it his own, right? What Timbaland is doing, I said it, I don't care. What Timbaland is doing is outright stealing.
Yeah.
It's outright fucking plagiarism is what it is. Because he was having a bump it or dump it, gas it or trash it, whatever you want to call it, style show on his platform, right? Where people were sending in their music, right? Mm-hmm. And what they did not know is he was training the AI with the music that the people sent in, right? Ooh. And I have video proof of it. Murph, you've seen it.
Wow.
Like, I mean, blatantly copying beat tags, blatantly copying bass lines, just putting different drums over it to make it your... No, that's not okay. That's stealing. And like I said earlier on Facebook, those of you who are watching who don't follow my Facebook, when I worked with Timbaland 10, 11 years ago, I never saw Timbaland touch a keyboard.
We was talking about this today on this back porch. Wow. I remember when he came back.
Yeah.
I said, man, bro, you went to go work with Timbaland, man. I'm mad. You know, that's one of my favorite producers.
What was that like?
He wasn't there.
What?
Basically, like studio wise, he ain't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing.
I'm like, no, but bro, I would have wanted to work with him. You would have just worked.
You would have got something, added something.
Timbaland produced by Timbaland.
Yeah.
So where would we say that all of these Timbaland hits are coming from before this AI appeared?
His company and his brand. Just like right now, if I was to put together what I do, because of I do have a name, but I don't have his name. Mm-hmm. I put together a production team. So over the top, we all know that we're making these beats together. If we're selling just beats in whole, but you know me, I'd rather make them with the person. But if we're selling them together like that, then it's the production team. Everybody's going to get their credits.
Like a Neptune sounds.
It's Beat Club.
Yeah, basically that's it. All of us working together under the umbrella of I'm bringing us together as a team. Whereas him, if he brings you together, your contract, you can't say nothing. This isn't your work no more. This is his. You're signing yours over, and that's what your contract is. You're working with him, not for yourself at all.
Well, I'll tell you a true story real quick.
But it's a lucrative thing, though. I can't lie about that.
I'll tell you a true story. Now, what I will give Timbaland is his sounds are on the computer, like his beatbox sounds, his snares, his like how he's designed them. If anything, Timbaland's a glorified sound designer, right? Okay. Because when I worked with Timbaland, I actually worked with an Asian dude, and his name was, I'm not gonna put his whole name out there. You might want to bleep that. You might want to take that out. Right. But he did the beats based on Timbaland's sounds. All right. So the sounds that he curated over time were put into the Pro Tools and whatever they used, and the beats were made that way. But Timbaland never made a beat for me. I have a song with Timbaland as credit on it. I have 2 of them. If you find them, good luck, because they're not on YouTube anymore. I looked a little while ago. But he didn't produce nothing on there.
Man,
I saw Timbaland twice. I was in Miami a week. I saw him twice.
Okay, so Timbaland is a beat designer, and at the end of the day, he's going to be using AI to capitalize on everybody he works with or around.
Yes.
So what about, because every aspect of something good always gonna have something bad happen. What about the fact that think of it like this. Now I'm with you on this, but I gotta push back some direction. This direction I think I'm gonna come at you.
All right.
I'm gonna try to challenge y'all. So what about the fact that there is a place for AI in the avenue of, let's say, cartoons, voiceovers, Disney.
I agree.
You don't. They don't give you. You can't. If you make a record that Blind Fury and PD Boy could create, the question then remains: who is going to perform it?
Right.
You can listen to it.
With the money being where it is in distribution. That's all that really matters. The performance don't matter. Remember, only people that get paid on performances is the artists. So if the industry is trying to eliminate the artists, they can do that with AI, and you don't have to be there. They don't never have to perform because the people are buying the music. It's under your name and it's dope music.
So it pretty much sounds like not only is music under attack, it sounds like more than music is under attack, more jobs than you could imagine, because this would spread beyond music. But as far as the production goes, it's definitely going to attack you first.
Okay, look at it like this, Marcel. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have gone into Chat GPT, right, at random, and told it, write me a South Park episode about this particular topic, right?
Right.
Chat GPT will write me Act 1. Character says this. Character does that. Character interacts so and so. Literally not like that. Like, it will write me line for line what the script is. Right.
Right.
Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, closing. So that eliminates the need for writers. Right.
Right.
It also, if I go into Chat GPT right now and say, write me a verse in the style of Blind Fury. Right. And then let's say that I go to Suno and I say, now record this rap song with the vocal style of Blind Fury, right?
Right.
Now it can take my vocal likeness and it can take my lyrical cadence, right?
Right.
Make it its own. And I don't see a dime from it. Right?
Right.
That's the problem.
That's
the problem.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Listen up. Welcome to the show. It's Blacklight TV. Current vibes, all the news that you need. In this world changing, keep your soul light. Stay with us, we'll get you through the night. Turn it on.